dedicated to all things related to Arrow over on the CW, now part of the Legends of DC. I am Will, and joining me as always is...
Hey everyone, it's Phil.
Up for discussion today is issue 30
Yes.
of Green Arrow Volume 5. It is the Outsiders War Book 5 family. This features the Sword Clan. So we're almost there.
What, the Highlander?
There can only be one! So I'm confused with this book. I don't know what's going on.
Everyone's fighting.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah, pretty much. That sums it up to me.
Yeah.
And I was really actually disappointed with this because allegedly, apparently, Robert Queen actually died in this one. And I'm just like, you give us and you take us away. I see how it is.
He might have been back, you know. Continuity hadn't shifted.
So much was going on. We open up and they're in pause. And he's like, I don't know how to break in. Meanwhile, Komodo's inside, and so is Amiko. He's just like, you know what? He pulls a total show Oliver and rushes in. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And he did use a zip line. It was fun. Total show Oliver thing.
Well, yeah,
Or
I mean,
an arrow shoot.
New 52 Oliver, it's just like, yeah, they modeled him on the show so bad, or vice versa, whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't vice versa. Well, not this Jeff Lemire run, but there's elements, which is fine. Oliver also discovers that, like, he was followed by his father in shadow. He's like, how did you guys get on that island? And they're like, you can't face the outsiders alone. And Oliver's like, but I am going to do it. I'm going to win. And I'm going to look good doing it. What else happened? They kind of crashed through that stained glass window, which is, like, my favorite panel, by the way.
Yeah, that is cool.
They run into this, like, corpse. And he's like, who is it? Why is it speaking?
Why does it look like Oliver?
Why is it the arrow from its brain? God. It's so disturbing, actually. This is a little mess of it. There's just way too much, like, going on, and it feels very disjointed. And it's just like Komodo and Amiko escaping, and then Robert and Shadow after them. It's just like, I'm not going to leave you again. I'm getting all switched out because I like show Shadow more than I like book Shadow. It's like, why is she touching Robert Queen like this? I can't wrap my brain around it. And thank God they mercifully give us a shot back to Seattle with Count Vertigo visiting Richard Dragon in prison. And he's like, I'm going to set you free. I'm in Seattle. Join my new order. I'm just like, okay. It was not like that was just so random that they cut that in where they cut that in. Is it just me?
Yeah, it's kind of random.
Like, oh wait, we still have this plot going on with the Diggle character. That's right.
Well, just the rest of the issue. I think a lot of the previous ones were like just info dumps, so now they're just like, we need action.
Like, oh crap, they told us to wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up.
We got one more issue.
Exactly. I feel like this is supposed to go a little bit longer. At least 2 more issues. And they're like, nope, we got something else to do. So that's why it feels rushed at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Amiko, like, she demands to know how Robert could be alive and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, next! Skip! This whole Amiko thing just didn't make much sense to me at this point. How about you?
Yeah, it's just, Big Daddy, you lied to me.
It's hard not life for us. But she does get an arrow to the shoulder. Not the knee, the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
What else happened? Oliver makes his speech about how what happened to him changed him for the better, and or that it wasn't that, it was his mother or whatever, and how she faced her own death with dignity and grace. And I'm just like, well, show Moira, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about comic book Moira in the New 52.
Well, it's just hard to feel sympathy for comic book Moira, because, like, even in the flashback, you really don't even see her.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like it's Queen of the Forest Moira. That whole story. That was interesting and poignant. The stuff that happened in the New 52, I was just like, whatever.
No.
Then he goes on about how Moira taught him to love and how Robert only taught him to hate. And I'm just like, ugh, whatever.
Mm.
And then, like, Shadow's off in the background screaming in pain. And I'm like, what happened? So all in all, this issue ends with them at an impasse. It's like Oliver's about to take the shot on Komodo before he kills Shadow. And then Amiko begs Komodo not to hurt her mother. And then he's like, I gotta keep you away from the queen. And then Oliver shoots Komodo in the shoulder. But then Komodo's arrow pierces Robert's heart. And then Amiko jumps. Just in front of Shadow to save her life, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it was published on April 2nd, I almost felt like this was an April Fool's joke. Like, this is going to be a dream.
Huh.
I don't know why I thought that for some reason. It was just the ending, and I was just like, this will be total DC thing to do. Just like, psych! And the next issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, April Fool's is over, because that's my birthday, so. Send don't get to stay.
They have, as Charlie Esser says, they have poor timing. Oh, God. This issue was a mess. This is my least favorite.
Just because they threw a bunch of stuff in here.
It was like a comedy of errors, man. And by errors, I do mean errors.
Just throw everything in and stir the pot.
I mean, I don't know if it's still pretty top notch, but the story just was falling apart at this point.
Mm-hmm. What's with
It's like a 3.
It's a what?
It's a 3.
A 3. Oh, okay.
Or C+.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say probably C or C+. Yeah.
Oh, what was your question?
I was gonna say, what's with who's that? LaCroix's mask, just with like the one glowing eyes. He's supposed to think he's like Deathstroke or something.
I was gonna say we never really got an answer for that, did we?
Looks like they look like big bug eyes, but only one's lit up.
Maybe he's the ambush bug.
Ah! Unless is that supposed to help him with his archery?
No, you pretty much need both your eyes for archery for depth perception.
That's what I thought.
Just saying. Oh, mess. Favorite panel?
I might have to agree with you about that whole stained glass scene.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite, but it was fun picking as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
The last page was, the composition of it was great, I guess. There's that.
It's just weird because they do like that 3D shot.
Yeah. Yeah, give it up for trying something new and different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, looks like it's time for shameless clothes.
Alright, well... Oh.
You want me to do it? I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, if you have been reading along and want to share your thoughts, or just want to share your thoughts in general about what we've said about this, please feel free to tweet us at QC_SMGpod. Leave a comment on the Facebook, facebook.com/Queen Consolidated. You can also write to us at queenconsolidated.smg@gmail.com. And just check out SouthgateMediaGroup.com in general. There's a list of our 100+ podcasts, information about the host. There's pretty cool blogs and a way to donate if you want to help keep this podcast network afloat. Phil, where can the lovely people find you?
Well, they can always contact me, nightwingpvp at gmail.com. Twitter is at nightwingpvp. Check out my podcasts and my blogs at southgatemediagroup.com or philparrish.wordpress.com. And check out our newest collaboration, Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast, over on the Nuff Said feed. It's me and Lilith. So if you love this team, please check it out.
Alrighty. As for me, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, and you can find me on any place in the social media sphere at Adventures in FG. Also, please be sure to check out my website, which is fangirling.com. The second half of fall TV season is upon us, so get ready for some scathing reviews, people.
Evil Lilith is back.
You don't even know the half of it. If what I think is going down on Arrow is going to happen, you don't even know.
Uh-oh. I was going to say, send your theories in, people. We'll see who is right.
Yeah.
And who's right and doesn't want to be right.
So who's Prometheus, Phil?
I liked your theory. Was it last episode? Maybe it was that you're saying it might be Walter.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't me.
Oh no.
Being facetious. If it did, I would like that to be Walter though. It was a crack time here, like all my theories.
I've been telling you it's Tommy, but.
Oh. Summer child.
Oh God! If she was here like last week, she'd be petting my head.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. One more episode to go, one more week to go of being stuck on a hellish island called Consolidated. Hope you have been enjoying these reviews. So until next time, this is me, Consolidated, signing off.